El Espooky. Hello friends and welcome back to El Espooky. I'm your host Soul Rack the Innocent. Tonight we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. I have a few videos to analyze, so why don't you sit back and relax and enjoy yourselves as we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. El Espooky. The following video comes from Ainanita from X. We start the video in what appears to be a haunted house. It appears to be haunted by the spirit of a young girl. Let's continue to watch. The man continues to videotape in hopes of trying to get a glimpse of the child again. When he is able to capture her again, it's barely visible. As we can see here in close-up, you can clearly see that there is something there. But is that like what the uploader will have you believe? Is this truly a ghost? Let's look at it here in slow motion. You can see that it does appear to be there present. It's interesting. It even casts a shadow, and here you can see it leaving. Well, do you believe that what we are seeing here is paranormal? Personally, I don't think so. I think that this video, as interesting as it may be, was just of a child in the night, in a dark house, that they were doing in order to get clicks and views and likes. This is very easy to fake. It looks interesting, but I don't believe that what we are seeing here is real. But what do you think? Do you think I'm correct? Do you think this is a hoax? Or do you think this is legitimate? I mean, the video is interesting. Yes, it's dark, it's creepy and all that. But it doesn't seem like there's anything really paranormal happening here. As a matter of fact, it just looks like a child that they've put in the dark and is running around and trying to make things creepy. I don't think that this is paranormal. Not really anyways, but what do you think? The following video comes from Video Paranormal from X. The man in the video claims that he is in the middle of moving from his house when the ghost that has been haunting him makes an appearance. We can see here clearly that there appears to be a child present, and then it disappears. Here we have it in close-up and in slow motion. You can see it clearly. Terrifying. But is this real? Is that really a ghost child? I think personally that with clever editing and camera tricks that this can be easily faked. But what do you think? Is this real or fake? I don't believe it's real. The following video comes from Guardian4525 from Reddit. The video starts with a man going up the stairs, and then he appears to be chased by a shadow figure.
How terrifying. As the video continues, we see that there is more activity in this room. The closet door starts to move, and then you see a figure. Terrifying. As we see here in slow motion, we can see that the man set up the camera and then leaves to go head up the stairs. And then some sort of shadow figure appears to follow him right up the stairs. How terrifying. As the video continues, we see more activity in the room, and then the video captures a figure in the closet. How terrifying. But do you think that this is real? Is that some sort of specter? I think that if this is truly happening in this person's house, that they are in some serious trouble. There is way too much activity in this house. From shadow people to specters to things moving in the closet. If this is real, this house needs a serious exorcism.
Now you see, it's videos like this that make me pause and think, could that be real? I mean, I don't know. It's interesting, and well, when it makes me question, it's always a good thing.
The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. What is it that we are seeing here hopping by? It is very strange, very interesting at the same time. Could this be a person? Is this some sort of hopping spirit? In Chinese culture, there is a spirit that's called a hopping vampire. Could this be what we are seeing? Unfortunately, we don't know where this video is coming from. So to say what it might be, well, it's just unknown. That it is strange, definitely. What do you think? Ghost or human? The following video comes from Dr. Muerte BDF from X. In this video, we see alleged documentation of a possession of a young girl. The imam that we see here is trying to exorcise the spirit that's inside this child. Let's continue to observe. It is terrifying to think that this might be possible. And if so, one has to think, this poor child. But let's break this down a bit. The video is strange and there is an element of weirdness and fear attached to it. However, in terms of anything paranormal and supernatural, aside from the hissing of the child and the people praying around her, there isn't much in paranormal activity that we are watching here. If a person is really possessed by a spirit, they would be doing supernatural things like making their voice altered or having uncommon strength, even projectiles. It's something that I know from personal experience. In my opinion here, what we are seeing here more than likely is a psychotic break. And sometimes, unfortunately, people who are in psychosis respond to exorcisms. But what do you think? Am I correct?
Well, I mean, look, I can understand why people get scared when they see videos like this, because it does look strange and it does look, I don't know, it looks very creepy, but is it real? I don't think so. I think this is just a person that unfortunately is in the throes of some sort of psychotic break, right? And because there's nothing really paranormal happening in the video anyways, aside from her going which anyone can do. Is that paranormal? No. Nothing else happened, right? So that's why I'm just like, unfortunately, she's probably just, a bit not all there. Well, friends, we reached the halfway point of another video. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and to leave a like to the video.
The following video comes from Amazing Nature from X. What we are seeing here is footage of a giant python from a village in India. How terrifying. Let's observe the power of nature.
That is one giant python that could be found in India. Oh my god.
The following video comes from UFO1 from X. In this video, it appears as if this man is being robbed, and then something comes out of the man that was on the floor's body. How interesting. But what could that have been? Let's take a closer look. Here we see a man that appears to be trying to rob another man, and then a creature seems to come out of the other man's body. It looks like it's a spirit. How fascinating. What on earth could that have been? And is this real? As we can see here in slow motion, something comes out and appears to defend the man that's on the floor. But what could that be? Do you think that this is possible? Could this man actually be possessed by some sort of spirit that decided to defend its host? It's an interesting thought. I'm not sure what to make of this video. That it's interesting, yes. Could this be real? I don't know. What do you think? The following video comes from OVNIs, UFOs from X. There have been many stories in the media, in recent times especially, about human cloning. In this video, allegedly what we are seeing is footage from a cloning facility where they are cloning humans. But could this be real? Do you think that mankind actually possesses the ability to be able to clone a complex being such as a human. It's very interesting. Here we see it in slow motion, and well, it does appear as if there is some sort of embryo coming out of this weird little sack. Terrifying. In my personal belief, I don't think that mankind is able to do that yet. We are just too complex. But then again, if this type of technology is being developed in secret, who knows how far these types of weirdo scientists have gotten. But what do you think? I don't think it's possible and that this is just a special effect. But what do you think?
Human cloning. Well, like I said, I don't believe it's possible. Not just yet, not given our current level of technology. But if it is, yikes.
The following video comes from ShadowWeaver25 from Reddit. What on earth is it that we are seeing in this video? They appear to be some sort of creatures, 2 of them, that crawl around on all 4s. How interesting. They appear to be ape-like. What do you think that these things are? Could they be some sort of escaped monkey that people had in their homes in captivity? Or is there another explanation for this? Let's continue to observe the video. As we see here in slow motion, whatever these things are, they appear to be rocking back and forth of the trees and just, well, messing around. It's interesting. Perhaps what we are seeing here is some sort of Bigfoot. Juvenile Bigfoot, perhaps. Do you think that this is possible? Do you think that what has been captured here are juvenile Bigfoot just rummaging about and having fun? What a strange idea. But if they are not Bigfoot, and well, they appear to be solid, so I don't think that this is some sort of ghost. But if it's not Bigfoot, then what else could it be? Unfortunately, the video that I have is a little bit too grainy. I'm pretty sure that there exists better versions of this video. But since we can't really determine where it came from, I will have to say that perhaps what we are seeing here are some sort of escaped monkeys. I don't know if this would be Bigfoot, and aside from that being Bigfoot, the only other possibility is that there are human beings crawling around in some sort of suits or ghillie suits. Which is possible because we know what social media is like these days and people do anything for attention and clout. So I'll leave it to you. I don't think this is real, but what do you think? Bigfoot, people, or strange cryptid?
Could those have been two Bigfoot children, 2 Bigfoot juveniles? I mean, they didn't look that big. I would like to think so, but they're more than likely monkeys or people in suits, which is possible. But what do you think?
The following video comes from Paranormal Video from X. There is nothing more wholesome and beautiful than watching a child sleep. But there is also nothing more terrifying than watching something else watch your child sleep. This video camera footage here reveals a creature that appears to be looking at this child. But what could this be? According to the uploader, they don't own a cat, so this couldn't be a cat. If it's not a cat, could this be a person? Or even worse, could this be some sort of demonic spirit? What do you think? The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. Do you believe in spirit orbs? Do you believe in this type of phenomenon? Do you think that ghosts have the ability to be able to manifest themselves in balls of light? What is it that we are staring at here? Could this be an actual spiritual orb? Or is there some sort of explanation for this? Unfortunately, in my opinion, viewing this video, because the video is actually longer than this and it will just continue to go on and on and on, I think that what we are seeing here is actually just a bug that's reflecting light, nothing more. The following video comes from Science and History from X. What is it that's impacting all these cars? These are compilations of footage that we see from around the world of cars hitting things that appear to be invisible. How weird. Could this be real? Is this a real phenomenon? If it is, how would you explain this? Or is this some sort of CGI trickery? What do you think?
Well, friends, we reached the end of another video. As you can see, some of these videos were truly paranormal and others, well, clearly were not. But that is just the nature of this type of industry. We're supposed to be able to sit down, relax, and analyze these videos and think for ourselves, is that real, or is that some sort of hoax? And if it is a hoax, why are they trying to hoax me or trick me? Usually, my friends, like I've said before, the reason is for money, monetary purposes. Because we all know that the more clicks and likes that you get on the internet, the more money you make, okay? So, unfortunately, that's what it is. Anyways, friends, I hope you've enjoyed your stay with me tonight, and I hope to see you next time for another video of Espooky. Until then, take care. Bye.